Hey guys, Coach John, Coach Tony, continuing the sequence of the arm wrap, the dinosaur arm is what we called it, with the kids class years ago. So as an adult, we'll just call it arm wrap, make it easy on us. Now we went from the arm wrap to the Ezekiel choke. Now we're going to go from the arm wrap to the mounted triangle, okay? I'm sure most of you saw the triangle is accessible because his arm is pinned to his body, but there's some details on it that he can defend the triangle if not done correctly. He could roll you off when you're not ready. So we're going to talk about some of the details that I like to do to ensure that my triangle is secure in a good position before my vulnerability of being rolled over exists, okay? So keep in mind, this arm has to be outside. It has to be on my hip, right here. If the arm is inside, I won't have an arm in and an arm out if I try for a triangle. So we have to have that arm outside. Some of the things that we can do is we can turn and face and pull up like Keisakatami and switch. Now I'm underneath, okay? I don't have the arm wrap yet, so I need to make sure that I'm secure. So this right here, people tend to do this one a lot to try to secure the arm in position, but it actually doesn't create a secure arm position. It does keep his head off the mat. If I wanted to go take the back, go to mount, it prevents an upa. But if I want to control the position of this arm, I come underneath and I pull him to me. Now it's harder for him to get this arm through this spot because I'm pulling him in. Where here, I'm pushing him down. Yeah, and he can get the arm back in. So I pull him in. Now I'm going to create the same arm wrap. So he tries to push me away, which is pretty common. I make sure I have the lapel, feed it over, grab, pull the arm in, ratchet, pull it in nice and tight, okay? I'm gonna be a little bit loose on this grip just so I don't hurt John's elbow because that pulling in and that pressure can be pretty tight. So the mistake a lot of people make when they go to mounted triangle is they create all this space up and try to step over and that arm just comes right through, right? So what we have to do is lean. So when I get to here, I bring my knee up high. I want to avoid his legs. Also, the more I am down here and I step, the more I'm going to hit into this block. So I move my leg up behind his head and I lean. So now he feels tight here. He can't pull his arm out. And I have a clear path to getting my right leg over. So you can base out, this is the advantage to this, is I don't have to hold his arm. This arm wrap is keeping it pinned. I come up, pull his head, slide my leg in deep. Notice I'm not letting go yet. I'm waiting until I'm in a really good spot here before I switch my grip from his gi to my shin. Now I pull up on the arm, keep my elbow tight against his arm so he can't pull his arm down because the vulnerability is right through here. Because I haven't created this lock yet on the triangle. So I keep his arm tight to me, move my hand out, turn my foot so it's pointed up at the ceiling. I lock it up here, okay? Now I can finish by moving back or turn like a normal triangle finish and finish there. Let's do this again. Some of the details I want you to keep in mind are having good control over this arm. When I go for this mounted triangle, the escape is on this side. His defense to a mounted triangle is with this arm, okay? Not with this arm. So if I'm not controlling this arm, he'll be able to pull it back in. If I'm not controlling this arm, he won't allow my knee to open up to connect and lock the triangle. So we have to make sure that when we're here, we're in good control of this arm, so I'm leaning here. Do my arm wrap, keep his arm in, get it tight. Now I take out more of the slack, but again, I'm being considerate of my partner. Now I'm gonna lean towards him, bring my leg over, I'm gonna pull his head up here. So now I'm in good base, okay? Remember, I still have his arm pinned, so he's not gonna be able to use it to defend the triangle. Keep his head up high, so I slide. Notice how I'm walking my foot, and again, I'm trying to be courteous to John. I'm walking my foot towards me to make it really tight, and I'm squeezing here with my left arm. Now I bring my arm up, only as far as I need to get a hold of my shin. Move myself that way, perpendicular to his shoulders. My foot goes up at the ceiling. Lock this up here. Now it should feel really tight already, but then once I come back, so I'm gonna move myself back. I'm gonna let this arm go just so. Watch what my left leg does. I'm not just falling back like that. Do you feel any additional pressure? No. When I fall like that. So my knee comes under his head, and that adds that additional pressure to finish the choke. You don't have to move the arm out of the way. Keep the arm exactly where it is the whole way through. You don't have to make it go here to finish this choke. So let's just go through it one more time. Connect. I'm leaning to this side. He's trying to push me away. Move the lapel over. Take out that slack, but I'm not going to do it. Now I move myself to the top. Plant my foot over. Sorry. Now, again, he doesn't have this arm to defend, so this is all okay. I lift his head up, walk my foot under, grab, squeeze, lean, lock this up. Now as I come back, I bring my knees together. So as I come back, so this is where I've just locked it up, I bring my knees down like that to finish the choke. And that's the mounted triangle.